checking in once again backstage in the radio tent at Rock on the Range 2017. It's Nudge for 1027 WEBN. And I am joined by Kevin of the band Bad Remedy. How's it going, man?
Good, how are you? I'm not nearly drunk enough, but how are you?
Oh, neither am I. I got to wait until I'm done here, and then I got to take my equipment to the car.
Yeah, I got you. Go take your equipment, quote unquote.
Did you leave some equipment in the car, or are you buying the $10 16 ounce?
My equipment's out in the campgrounds. I've been, going out and getting some more equipment every once in a while.
Are you making the hike all the way back to the campground?
No, I do most of my equipment getting in the morning, and then I just kind of stick around for the end.
Oh, so you keep your equipment on you throughout the day?
Sort of, yeah.
But how are you supposed to get more equipment, liquid equipment, before Metallica?
It's all about, spacing it out, being very loyal to your equipment throughout the day.
I didn't want to risk bringing in that kind of equipment. Well, Kevin's in this band, Bad Remedy. He was in a different band 3 or 4 years ago, and he recognized me somehow.
Sir. Yes, sir.
I guess I left an impression.
Not very many familiar faces back here, but the ones that I do remember, maybe like 2 or 3. They stuck around for a while.
And what band was that you were with at the time?
Air 504. It's actually the same band. We signed a management contract a while ago that required us to change the name. Best decision we've ever made.
Nice. Why did they want the name change?
Air 504 didn't really suit our style, and we kind of agreed, but we were afraid to change the name and go through with that whole process. The management deal was actually terrible, but the fact that he got us to change our name made it so much easier to kind of move towards the style of music that we wanted to, and our branding and all that kind of good stuff.
How long did that transition take from you starting out to getting signed?
Well, we're not signed. We've been independent here for. We haven't really came across any great deals. But we started running across deals at about 2-year mark or so. When we started playing the bigger shows and people started offering us stuff, we just did a couple management deals and they just didn't work out for us. We've been more successful by ourselves so far.
How do you look at those deals and turn them down? Like, how do you hold on to your music and yourself and not sell out right away when that first thing comes down?
Man, I'll tell you what, it has a lot of countless hours of reading contracts and thinking
all
to
the
yourself,
print.
oh man, you're telling me it's going to cost that much to do that? Wait a minute, I know a guy that can help us out doing this better. So yeah, it's kind of just about making those connections, I guess.
What are you specifically looking for? What is that idea contract?
The one thing, it's funny, the one thing that we never have come across is a good support type tour. A good record label or something that's looking for you to support larger acts. A lot of smaller labels, they'll look for you and be like, let's throw you on a headlining tour. And, we don't particularly want that. There's a lot of places that we haven't been yet that we don't want to go and just show up there by ourselves, We want to go out with another band and kind of work together and get people to shows together, kind of get everybody enjoying the rock and roll type thing.
Hell yeah, man. Where are you guys based out of? Again, Bad Remedy. Check them out there on Spotify.
Lucas, Ohio. We have 1 stoplight and 1 gas station.
What's the nearest biggest city?
Mansfield.
Okay.
About halfway between Columbus and Cleveland, so we're kind of go wherever we want from there.
Have you played Cincinnati at all?
Yeah, we played Cincinnati. I can't remember the name of that bar.
Bogarts, perhaps Thompson House.
We got into
Southgate House
once, and the show got canceled. Believe it or not, they had a water pipe freeze or something like that.
Damn,
we were selling tickets to that thing and everything. It turned out to be a good deal, and then water pipe froze the day before the show, and they're like, we got to cancel this. It was a little tiny club. We played it on a weekday on tour. I can't remember the name of it.
We got a few of those around.
Right.
How do you take that risk of playing a different market that you have no fan base in and traveling and selling tickets and being responsible for all that stuff that comes?
Well, you start out at point A and you got to get to point B, so why not play some shows along the way, I guess. we got some pretty good fan bases in a couple different areas, so we feel comfortable in a few different cities, and it's just kind of you got to get there somehow. So you go there, even if you're playing to just a few people that night, make the best of it, try to get them back out. Like I said, you got to get to point B regardless. So,
do you book your own? Do you have to pay for that? Like, I want this room and that, or?
We've done a little bit of both. We've tried working with booking agencies, and we've worked by ourselves. And then we've done a lot of kind of hybrid type tours where we did the first leg, they did the second leg, we did the third leg type thing. And I think the best approach we've came across is that, just kind of working together on something, because you come across scenarios where they're like, you know, let's send you to this city, and we're like, oh, we know a perfect club there, we'll book that. We don't know this city really well, why don't you book that? So that's kind of been the best effort so far.
Do you have any advice on what not to do for those bands that are looking to book tours?
Don't sell yourself short, I guess. Don't go play just anywhere. Like, do a little bit of research. You don't want to go to big like rap cities if you're a rock band, you know? I run into a lot of that. People who just want to go out and you'll play this random city that has no rock scene whatsoever, you know? Do your homework and make sure you're playing the right place.
Is music your full-time job?
Oh, I wish. I'm a cable guy, believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Cable guy.
the cable guy.
Love Jim Carrey in that movie.
I get that a lot.
Sorry, I fell into that trap. Cheese level 100.
That's fine.
Kevin's band is Bad Remedy. Hopefully we'll get you guys in Cincinnati soon.
Yes, sir.
I found you guys because you nudged me and you said, here, check out my band. It's on Spotify. What's your thoughts on Spotify?
I love Spotify, man. A lot of people don't like Spotify because they say the artists aren't getting paid enough, or the artists, I guess, don't love Spotify because they're not getting paid enough. But when it comes down to it, I mean, it's a great source for people to listen to your music. The fees are small, and the bands still get paid. Regardless of whether or not there's those types of things out there, people are going to be stealing music. So why not put it on a thing where, you know, everyone can get a little bit out of it? It's turned out a really easy way for me to promote music too. It's a lot easier to say, go check us out on Spotify, than it is to, hey, I know you live 14,000 miles away. Let me sell you a physical copy. You'll get it in the mail in a little while. That kind of thing. Spotify's been a huge marketing tool for us.
Now, when you're back here, you're taking photos all day, all weekend here at Rock on the Range.
Right. Yep.
And you're doing it for Asgard Radio. What is that?
Asgard Radio is a station out of Chicago. It's an online station, though, so you can check them out pretty much wherever. They got a good app. For any of the local or regional touring bands like us out there, it's kind of like B&B for bands.
Okay.
Where you can go on and it'll show all kinds of people like Jim from Asgard who will take you in for the night and give you a place to sleep, which is killer on the road. And but we hooked up with him a while ago. He's been playing our music for a long time. And the last tour we were on, he put us up in his house for the night. Actually, it turned out to 2 nights because our next show got canceled. And so I kind of owed him one anyways, and he needed a photographer down here, and I live right up the road, so why not?
Nice. And if you do play Cincinnati, you're going to have to send me a track. I'm going to ask you to send me that track, Confess, and then we'll play it on Native Noise, because you are semi-local to Cincinnati.
Yeah, man, dude, I'll send you all the tracks. You shoot me an email. You get the whole album.
Awesome. See, that's what happens. And lastly, when you're backstage, do you find yourself slipping your demos to artists that are coming over that are working with Asgard Radio?
I used to. I came to find out that they don't really listen to them, so I just kind of gave up on that.
I've talked to a few people, and like Clint Lowry says he listens to all of them, like in 30 seconds or less.
In the past, I've given them out to a lot of people. I didn't bring any CDs with me to this. It's kind of more for enjoyment to come out here this year. In the past, we've gone around trying to get as many people our CDs as possible, but kind of taken a little weekend here to just chill and enjoy some music for once instead of playing it.
Sometimes you need that. Are you sticking for Metallica tonight?
Absolutely, man. They're on my bucket list. I've been dying to see them for years.
What?
Yep.
This will be show 14 for me. I have 20 Metallica tattoos. So
that's crazy.
They're letting me into the meet and greet. I've been warned by all the higher ups not to act a fool.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. Be like, woo! Kevin's band is Bad Remedy. Check them out on Spotify. Go to their website. Or Facebook.
Which website? Yeah, I mean, anything.com/Bad Remedy Music. Our website is www.badremedymusic.bandcamp.com. Yeah, all of our handles are at Bad Remedy Music, so you can check us out anywhere.
Cool, thank you. Enjoy Metallica tonight and letting them bust your cherry, your Metallica cherry. Rock on the Range 2017.